camera facing the wrong way. I need some more lights on this guy. What's up, man? It's going. We got about 150 acres left here. So I honestly don't even know what's left of this field that I'm in, acres wise, but I'd say 150 acres and we'll have her done total. So I got this field here, and then right across the road there's another 44 acre piece. And that's pretty much it. So how you been? Yeah, you mentioned it earlier. I'm starting to catch up to you. I'm really surprised at the traction that I gained. Live streaming from the combine just really picked up steam. So I'm skipping over here to the point rows just in case I don't finish this field tonight. That way our hired guy doesn't have to do the point rows. Yeah, no tips really. I was surprised when they started piling in. I have no idea. I don't know. I mean, I encourage people to like and share and subscribe periodically. I basically just say, something along the lines of, if you're enjoying this, right? Like, if you're enjoying this, I'll be doing more live streams later for the cast. Hit the subscribe button so you can tag along, kind of thing. Nothing obnoxious, nothing, and if you don't, I mean, really there's no pressure, right? And I'll also say something along the lines of, like, hey, like, if you could help me out and all, hit that thumbs up button. It helps push me up in YouTube's algorithm and pushes me out to more people. So if you're enjoying this stream, and you want to share with more people, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and get me pushed up in the algorithm. I'll say that, I don't know, once or twice a stream maybe. But otherwise, I really haven't done anything special. I keep the dialogue going. I'll glance at the chat periodically. Like, this whole time I've been talking, I haven't looked at the chat. Once I stop talking, I'll take a look and see, kind of get caught up on the last 2 minutes worth of messages or so. But just keep the dialogue going. I answer any questions, any and all questions, and all stuff that I've seen you doing too. So I really couldn't tell you. I had a lot of traction on TikTok, and so I was spending a lot more time there doing live stream. But then I started talking to Michigan Marine Farmer, who's also a really cool dude. He's got like 50,000 subscribers, and so I was getting tip from him, and his biggest tip was just throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. But I jumped on YouTube and I saw he was streaming on YouTube, and that he had like 67,000 views on his 1 hour long stream. And I'm like, well, shoot, maybe I should try streaming on YouTube again, because mostly I was just doing it on TikTok. Because with YouTube, I was mostly getting viewers at a time. But yeah, I started streaming on YouTube, and within an hour or two, I was up to like 200 viewers, and it just kind of grew from there. 200 kind of became the average, 200 to 300 became the average. At one point, I was up to 1,100 at one point. No secret sauce, no tips, really. Just, I don't know, keep them engaged, keep ongoing conversation, answer questions, and I guess try to be entertaining. I don't know. Like right now, we only have 17 people in here. We got 6 likes, and there's only 17 people. Yeah, just likes, I guess. I'm doing great tonight, actually. I've been dying to get on this rig. So we've had most of our hired guys have been doing most of the tillage right now. I've been doing odds and ends around the farm. Lots of shoveling, lots of fixing, lots of other stuff. And so I've been really wanting to get out here. And now I am. So I'm doing really good. At the cost of, I don't get to tuck my kids in bed tonight. So, there's that. But, I guess one night, I'll deal with it. Since we parked the combine about a week or two, it's been a little over a week ago. I've been going home about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, which has been really nice. So I have been tucking my kids in. But I wanted to get at least one night in on the chisel plow before all our acres were done. So I decided, my wife's not working today, I'll let her put the kids to bed, and I'll get to go outside and play. So, how are you tonight, Kaylee? What's up, Daniel? It's not working if you love it, right? Or some people just call it playing. But yeah, I've been goofing off the last week or so. Well, no, the thing is, every time that you see me, I'm working because I don't really do live streams or videos unless I am working, right? You don't get to see me at home. But yeah. Get it done. Alright, I'm gonna put yours down 1 second. toasty. I gotta take my hoodie off. I don't know, but I don't even know where the light switch is on this thing. Where's my light? I'm in here, but I guess I don't have any. I don't know if that's better or worse. I guess it makes no difference to you at all, huh? Hello! Alright, let's see here. The implement that I'm dragging tonight is... Oh, what's up, Shish? Welcome back. This is a chisel plow. Specifically, it's a John Deere 512 chisel plow. We're doing our deep tillage We're going down about 8 inches into the soil, turning up the dirt. You see, this was a cornfield. You see all the corn stalks still out there. I guess this might be a better. So you see the corn stalks that we combined. So now we're taking the corn stalks and kind of burying them into the dirt so that the microbes can break down the residue, and it's gonna help incorporate it into the soil. So, not to mention this field, it's got, what the thing about this? Yeah, it's got lime and fertilizer on it, so we're also incorporating that into the soil at the same time. Deer Farms. I probably already answered your question, but no, it's this is a John Deere 512 Chisel. I don't like the sounds my tractor's making though. We just replaced the muffler on it, so I know it's gonna sound different than it did before, but sound like it could different. I don't know. All my gauges look like they should. We'll see. The thing is just like vibrating that I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I've got my muffler right there though. My air breather next to it. Yeah, yep, so it's got discs in the front, and it's got 7 shanks behind the front discs, and then it's got another set of discs in the back that, so the discs in the front kind of fling the dirt outward, and then the discs in the back kind of bring it back in and kind of help, I don't know, pull things together, I guess. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't make it smooth, but it helps make it easier for the cultivator, I guess, the field cultivator in the springtime. No, tractor pulling is never, for some reason, it's never appealed to me. Demolition derbies, those have appealed to me, and they've got combine demolition derbies. Now, I always thought it'd be a lot of fun to do a combine demolition derby, but no, I've never thought about doing a tractor pull. Should, Andy. I don't know. I just busted the disc though, and I don't know. I'm really not looking. I don't want to give this thing more than it can take. So I'm gonna take it easy. I'm keeping it at like 5.5 miles an hour here. I'm running speed too low. corn on this field. Not to mention, so our muffler rusted out, and so we actually just put a new muffler on this thing. And I'm really not liking the way it sounds. When I'm going full throttle, there's like, I don't know, a distinct vibrating. There's a noise I don't recognize, and I don't like not recognizing noises when I drive tractors. So you hear it there, right there. But then if I dial down my RPMs just a smidge, it goes away. It's only when I'm running high RPMs that I really hear it. So I don't know. Maybe it's the new norm. Man, I don't envy you with your rocks. That's one thing that we don't have a whole lot of here. Actually, we just put a brand new, we just fabricated a brand new rock basket out of, we use fence posts and hog fence and whatever else. We made our rock basket, and I can't really show you, but maybe I'll put a video out there later, but fastened into the front of because our rock basket on this tractor used to be on the side, and it wasn't big enough, so whenever we did get a big rock, we tried to put in the rock basket. Somehow we always ended up scratching the paint on the tractor. Some rocks were actually near impossible to get back out once they were in there, so I just doubled the size of the rock basket and mounted on the front. So no, we don't. We should. For the most part, it's usually parked in the shed. I guess now when the Chisel's on it, so never mind. Sometimes I guess I gotta think about this. We usually have enough room in the shed that we can park it with the Chisel on, yeah. But no, we don't cap it. We don't cap it. It's got that. I'm trying to look at it now. Sorry, I can't see it. But I'm pretty sure it's got that cap on the top of it that has like where it curves out 80 degrees. It kind of like tapers a sideways wood. Shouldn't get in there. But with that being said, after reading all the forums and stuff, it doesn't sound like it's an uncommon problem. So probably wouldn't be a bad idea to get a coffee can, throw it on there. A cheap thing to do to save headaches and money. So maybe we'll have to start doing that. Farm pastor. I'm trying. Maybe I should go do my west of here. We have a lot shorter roads. The field only goes about halfway across, so I'll have a lot more turns and make it more exciting for you guys. Got some nice long passes here. Headaches and money, duct tape and zip ties. I can make this turn one-handed while I'm holding the phone. Alright, here we go. Not bad. I don't think I'm going to do that every time, though. This area here, it's hard because it's not daytime. There's a creek. You can kind of see the edge of the field there. Where the edge of the field is, there's a creek. And our neighbors to the north here have a little bridge that goes across the creek so they can get from one field to the next. And so there's a giant culvert that goes under that bridge. And some beavers went ahead and dammed up that culvert. And whose field was it that got flooded out? Not my neighbors. Our field was flooded out all season last year. And we had about, I don't know, 6 acres. Like, no joke, 6 acres. Was at least got drowned out. We had no crop or anything like that on those acres. So they did good after last harvest. They went ahead and cleared out that culvert, and then they took down every single tree that's in that creek along their property. So they took action, but they didn't say a thing about, you know, oh, sorry about your acres that, you know, I don't know. I was a little salty. I don't know. I figure, you know, the neighborly thing to do is like, hey, I know that beavers dammed up my culvert and it flooded out your field. You know, like at least, you know, I don't know, whatever. I guess it's just water under the bridge, huh? Sorry. I'm not sorry. That was pretty funny. That one was pretty funny. I wish I could turn my brown box display off. That way you don't need to see it in my reflection there. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the stream. I wonder what this button does. Nothing. It either does nothing or it's not. There's a button with like the sun and the moon and a light and dark. So a bunch of buttons on this little brown box we're going to push, so I'm not gonna fight it. Hey, Jonas. Everything's looking pretty decent. I've got the third disc in is, I don't know if you guys can see that or not. The third disc in is pretty wobbly. I went back there and grabbed onto it, started yanking, and it's pretty, it's just got a contour to it, bend in the disc, so I'm gonna roll with it. Hey, what's up, DM? Man, we're going 5.7 miles an hour right now, man. We're flying. I wish I had better lighting back there. Alright, do you guys like it better when I set the phone down like that? It looks like it's less shaky than when I'm holding it. Alright, I'll put the phone down then. My name's Ricky Bobby. If you don't chew big red. Alright. YouTube's crashing on me, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, let's keep rolling. YouTube's holding up the show. I've never hooked drainage tile either. Not yet, at least. I'm sure maybe the day will come. But not yet. There will be a day, Trinity. There will be a day. But today is not that day. I pray. No, I'm serious, dude. At least not that I'm aware of. I'm pretty sure I'd realize it if I did. I wouldn't mind doing no-till up here. Our soil, I don't know, it's not a... We've done it once. We did it once in 2020. I don't like having to wait that long to plant. Our soils don't warm up fast enough without tillage. The rock situation is not bad at all. There's hardly any rocks at all in these fields. We do have a couple fields with rocky areas. They're not large areas, but they there's a field about 5 miles south of here that has like a dip in it, a little ravine type area. I don't know. That's kind of filled with rocks. Then we got another. You see all the red flashing lights. I don't know if you can tell, but there's red flashing lights out there. Those are all wind towers. And any field with wind tower roads going through it will have rocks along the wind tower roads just because of they dug them all up when they put the towers in and the wind tower roads in. But typically we really don't into the rocks too much at all. I am in North Chicago, an hour west of, or an hour south of Wisconsin, and an hour east of Iowa. Pretty much have to drive an hour if I want to go do anything at all. Let me flip this light on for you. I'll show you my disc. Pen switch. My very first pass tonight, I was going head lanes. It busted my disc. So I just replaced that before starting this field. I finished that field. It was a 5-acre field, so I went ahead and finished it. It was my very, very outside, my front gate, my front right. So I was fortunate enough I didn't have to do a whole lot of surgery to get it fixed. I just had to pull that outside disc off and throw a new one on and off I went. So, but what's killing me out here is that squeaky noise. I'm thinking my windshield on the left side, I don't know if it's coming loose or if it's, but I mean, that squeaky noise has been going on for years and years. And for the life of me, I cannot get it to stop. It's just kind of part of the tractor at this point. Actually, I do have a water bottle. And I'm thinking I'm going to try it outside. I'm going to pour water on the crack and see if I can get it to stop squeaking. Squeak, squeakity, squeak, squeaking. No laws on it at all. We do get wind erosion. When guys do moldboard plowing and stuff, I mean, I've seen it come springtime where you just have massive dust storms, just like crazy. Like if you got really strong winds, those dust storms are unreal. Not a lot of guys do that though. Not a lot of guys plow like that. So most of it is chiseling or disking or you might have some, I don't know, depends on how much your neighbors care. Soil and water used to get on guys for that. We got a lot of guys around here that work up their soil stubble, which I don't really understand the logic behind that. I'm sure they got a reason. You know, it's, guys are smarter than me, so I mean, maybe I need to take some notes. I don't understand it at this point. I'll work out my soybean headlands to get rid of the compaction, but that's about it. Oh yeah? You're talking like during the winter time, Trinity? Or was it just, what was the cause? Are you in the Chicago area, or you were just driving through or happen to know about it? Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like, I mean, traffic everywhere is just getting worse and worse and worse. Just drivers being distracted. But then again, we're getting into the era of autonomous vehicles, right? So maybe one day everybody can be super distracted because nobody's actually driving. But you got companies out there inventing flying cars, so I'm sure that's probably a thing, and that's some distant future as well. Probably gonna be coming around in my lifetime. What's the notorious Toyota squeak? Is that something I need to look up? Haley, welcome back. Yeah, that pretty much sums up this week. I can hear exactly where it's coming from, but I have no idea why. And yeah, those dust storms they're spooky. Jen? Not a lot, just when the work needs to get done. Like corn, we definitely push it in the dark. Combining corn, we usually go till 11 o'clock or so, 10 or 11. Chisel plowing, it all depends on what the forecast looks like. We've got some nice weather right now, and the forecast for, I don't know, temperatures are supposed to be dropping, and we're supposed to be getting some rain, and so I figure we only got 150 acres left, so I figure we can push it a little hard to get the tillage done. So, but no, typically I don't like working crazy late. Usually I head home around 5 or 6 if I'm able to. So. I'm probably going to work until 11, I guess. I'm going to go ahead and plug my phone in. Battery's starting to drain. Is the quality of my stream dropping down? I see people are starting to drop out of the stream. We've dropped down to 20-some people. So I want to make sure the quality is alright. It's not. If it was super choppy, then I might as well shut her down for a bit. stream. Looks like we got some new people in here. Alright guys, I think I'm going to shut the stream down for a bit. I will be back probably sometime tonight. I've got another 3-4 hours I'm going to be going up here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. This stream's been going for about 45 minutes or so. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you feel like seeing some more. I live stream regularly during harvest. Once chisel plowing is done, I probably won't be doing too much of it, but I'll still be putting up shorts and videos and stuff like that. So, pretty much all stuff farming. So if you are interested, intrigued, or whatever with farming stuff, by all means, hit that subscribe button. But, yeah.